40-year-old dust. It's got a nice squat just on the King Springs.
So our plan for this channel, I guess, is for us to kind of just film what we've been doing for what, the past 4, 5
years probably. Actually, no, I owned my black E36 for
like
6 years before I sold it. So
yeah, 6 years.
Going on 7 years.
Okay, so we're just pretty much, we've been working on cars for a while now, and we just decided that we'll try this whole filming thing as well to make everything a little bit more interesting. So plan is just to film everything as we go. We're learning YouTube and film editing as we go as well, so stick with us. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the plan, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess, I mean, we've done the whole like garage car meme situation that I think a lot of people have done, and it's basically just what we do.
Yeah.
As much as we can, just fuck around and
yeah,
work on cars and have fun, and sometimes take it seriously and sometimes not, which is like everyone else. So we thought we'd just give it a shot, really, just start filming everything.
Yeah, so I think for starting wise, we're going to do a lot of content towards this E30 that you'll see us working on next, and from there we'll do some intros of our other cars, our project cars and our race cars, and we will jump between whatever we're working on week to week.
Yeah, I mean, majority of the time, we've just been working on old Euros.
It's pretty much, yeah.
The majority of it's old Euros, you know, E30s, E36s,
some Volkswagens,
and yeah, I mean, anything that really comes our way.
Yeah,
we'll kind of,
yeah, we've got to add
what
dailies.
do we feel like is a good way of putting it. Like,
yeah, I guess once we get the cars sorted that we have at the moment,
yeah,
we'll decide what way we want to head next, but I doubt it's going to be down the BMW track next.
Nah, we'll have to do something different.
Yeah, it's been a while, so.
It's been a while, we'll do something different. I mean, the Eurocar, there's always, you know, the fallback of Eurocars.
Yeah, there'll be other stuff. But.
And it's a kind of a good time to start, really, with this specific car, because
it's kind of
where it all started was Luke buying an 80s E30 coupe.
88, yeah.
88.
We've still got that car,
E30
but
coupe,
it's got something
which
else
is, we'll introduce later. It's pretty wild setup. But similar swap to this originally, which was kind of cool, but this is just a tidier version of something we tried to do on a high school budget.
Yeah.
And take our time now that we actually have the time to be able to do it.
And the knowledge of what we wish we did the first time.
Yeah, and the knowledge. Well, for you the knowledge, for me the knowledge, I mean, I kind of like grab off of Luke, who is the mechanic itself.
You were a part of the first one, hey?
Part of the first one.
But yeah, so we'll work out where we go from there. But yeah, I think that's a good way to start it. So just to recap, we're learning as we go. See how we go.
Don't hate us for some of the stuff we do.
If you have any, not opinions, what's the word?
Perspectives?
No. Not comments. Suggestions.
Suggestions is a good way of putting it.
Yeah, let us know, or if there's anything you want to see, let us know, or we're missing anything. But apart from that, for the next couple of videos, it'll just be whatever we're doing. Yeah,
basically, just as much as we can do as well. I mean, I think the other thing to remember is both of us also have full-time jobs outside of working cars, which is also the appeal of this channel, is that
it gives us
everyday people working on everyday project cars that other people can relate to.
100%.
Which is,
cool.
And maybe more, who knows?
Maybe more.
Get some of that good revenue revenue money.
We've got a while to go, but yeah.
This is a plea video, please help us.
I think let's get the brake pads in, which actually need to be in, and then we can get the shocks in, and then we can drop it on the ground and take it outside and address this issue.
For the issue you guys don't know that he's talking about. He's talking about the issue of like 40-year-old dust from the Innocents. You make it look like nothing else is done on this, but like the front guards are already all done.
Oh, there's caps on here.
There is caps.
I thought I lost stuff.
What brake pads do you end up going with?
Melee. I was trying to get ATE, but I could only get ATE for the front. I've ordered ATE ones for the website.
Nice.
So I will have them. Just not in this car. Melee is fine.
I'm already just gonna start pointing out the fact that this car's only going back together with gold passivated bolts, and if you think wheel nuts isn't it, we've just gone through the admin of redoing everything that you need, and like straight up, these aren't bought, this is just from wrecking cars. Everything. Like it's stupid. It's stupidly cool, but like
Handy.
yeah.
You need it.
Yeah, exactly. When you need it, it's handy. And the fact that like you can put together everything. Like even the boot latch. Not the boot latch, the what do you Americans call it? The hood latch. The bonnet latch. Everything. Gold passivated. It has to be. It's the way forward. Okay, so once Luke's done putting in the rear brake pads, we can then put in the shocks, which is going to be relatively quick. And then we're going to roll it outside and clean the, well, just the underneath really. I think probably everything, right?
Yeah, just the engine bay and rear like the arches.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just getting classic Bilstein and King spring shit up, which will be pretty quick. I mean, it's not exactly like you're installing coilovers or anything like that, but it's pretty clean apart from the under. So it'd be nice to be able to like wheel this out. How long's it been now?
It was down in the other shop for a while, but it's only been here for probably 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 2 or 3 months since it's been up off the ground, that is, not up from Latron. Just, yeah, they'll see Latron at some point, but the engine bay's been redone, repainted, just all factory, which is nice. And I mean, here's a little teaser of the engine. 2.8 M50 swapped E30 coupe. M52 B28, but M50 swap.
No manifold, just on this one.
It's just going to be a stock M52.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Well, stock M52. I thought from all of Luke's previous history that he might have M50'd it, but
we were going to, but
yeah,
the new plans for this car.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, clean interior, nothing racy. I mean, this isn't exactly going to be a drift car. It's just going to be a very clean street car. Hence why we're going through all the effort of, you know, making it all very, very nice.
You could call it what, like a light restoration?
A light restoration?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it like a resto, but it's like it's a light restoration. It'll look a lot better once we get the.
It's a bringing the car back to life. Not giving it a new life, but bringing it back to life, I think is a good way of doing it. And giving it a new heart, really, by chucking something a little bit more reliable and daily driven.
Well, we bought it not running as well.
Well, yeah.
Because the engine had seized, and it was in pieces, so we've put it all back together from.
Yeah, it was covered in more living than it was living itself. Like, weed whacked out of a paddock.
Okay, rear shock?
Yeah, we'll chuck the rear shocks in there. Ooh. All done. So the bottom's in, brakes in, king springs, half shafts in, diff in. Pretty much the whole underside of this car is ready. It just needs a clean. And to do the top of the shock, but we'll do that on the ground. Oh man, crawling's hard. It feels old, but it's not. So they're just resting there, but we'll do that once it's on the ground. Hey Lukey, look at yourself.
Thanks.
So she's on the ground now. Basically, even without the front fenders on, it's got a nice squat just on the king springs. Luke and I were just tossing it whether they're super lows or lows, but judging from the rear they're definitely just lows. So it just stiffens the car up without going to coilovers, which is kind of what we're used to going for. You know, like a BC coilover setup, or like a spring shock setup in the rear, coilover front, which is nice. So now we're just going to wheel it out and water blast it, do all the underside and engine bay, get it all pretty and ready to work on and start wiring the engine and doing interior really. Hey Luke.
Yes. What?
Just talking about how it's on the ground.
Oh, yes.
Nah, it's pretty nice once it's on the ground. First time in a while. It's good. So we sprayed some cleaner on just on the engine block, which is dirty. It's this real good shit called Heavy Duty Vehicle Cleaner by Motormuck. It's the shit. Well, now that it's outside, it looks pretty good. But it goes from like a green to a purple and everything just falls off and it's real easy. Here's the before. Yuck. Look at the color of this water. That's fucking disgusting.
Okay, I think that's a little bit better.
Look at the color of the water.
Yes.
Look at the state of it. Look at it. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm sufficiently soaked.
Looks wet.
Covered in dirt.
Nice.
How's it going?
And then yuck. But way better. So even though it is a nice day, we're just gonna compress air everything. And it's a good time to like like Luke said, just fucking clean out everything while it's wet and then blow the air out of it and all the excess dirt. That way, when the sun does go down, it's not soaking wet sitting inside the garage. Because we care about clean garages here. Garage one. So cars will clean relatively, and just gonna let it dry off and then put it back on stands.
Probably call it there for a day. Considering
we started pretty late. I mean, sun's up, but I mean, not for fucking long.
Yeah.
Finally nice to have it like on wheels and out.
Well, now that it's clean, we can move forward with a lot of other stuff as well.
Like finishing the engine.
Yeah, getting the engine put back together, get the headers on it now, the midsection of the exhaust.
Start fucking around with interior too.
Yeah, coolant lines, power steering lines can be finished up.
Radiator mounts.
Yeah.
All the front.
Rear end's pretty much done now.
Yeah. And then boot stuff as well, but I mean, probably do boot when it comes back from Luan, who's painting it. Nice.
He needed the engine bay, so he's got to do the rear guards still, like he did the fronts, and then the whole car.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's chill. Almost. That's the best part about the tape situation. Gone. Wait, where's shocks? There's a couple of... And... brake pads. Oh, maybe we didn't put a brakes one on there. Can't see it. Brake line dash clips. Oh, yeah. That can come off. Rear end check can come off. And oh, that's it. I think this is all interior stuff. That's all interior stuff.